What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And me and Bay are here today to give you guys some things we thought you should know if you're planning on going to Paris anytime in the future.
Stay tuned.
First thing on our list is to pursue an Airbnb over a hotel. And Bay can tell y'all why.
Yeah, you get more bang for your buck with an Airbnb. Originally I had a hotel book, but then it didn't accommodate all the days that we were gonna be there, so I had to add one more day on, and I couldn't. I think it was maybe $500 just for that one night. So I was like, let me just check Airbnb. So I was able to find something much cheaper, right down from the Eiffel Tower. Like, it was literally in our backyard, right? Like, we could have walked there.
We went there a couple of times, walked there.
Yeah, so the Eiffel Tower was in the backyard, and it was lit, So yeah, definitely, try out Airbnb and see what your options are, because you might be saving a good bit of money, for more days.
All right, so the second thing on our list is always negotiate your shopping. Like we said, we stay close to the Eiffel Tower. And on our way to the Eiffel Tower, there are a lot of vendors on the street, a lot of street shopping that we could have done. And so, one of the bags we bought, it was $60 when we first walked up to the dude. Well, 60 euros. But
it was taxing.
Yeah. But as we negotiated our shopping, we got the bag for 15, 20 euros, which is very close to $15, $20 US.
We gotta get 4 of them things.
And we got 4 of them. I got some for my mom, he got some for his mom, and we got some for ourselves. So always negotiate your shopping.
Right.
Always, always, always. And a lot of them sell the same stuff. So if you want to keep walking, be like, well, this guy down here sell it for this price.
Yeah, and just walk off.
And just walk off. I guarantee you.
They was running behind us. I just walked off from one. I was like, what?
I guarantee you.
I turned around and I walked away.
Yes.
He came running behind us. I'm the boss. We're gonna make accommodation.
We're gonna make a sale for you. So they're gonna give you something cheaper because they want you to buy from them. You wanna tell them about?
Oh yeah, for all
discount.
The folks who like the designer stuff, you go to the malls. Went to the Ballantine Mall. I think that's the name of it. I might be butchering the name of it, but it's a mall. It starts with a B, so you can Google it. It's not hard to find. But anyway, if you like to, I guess, go shopping, what you can also do is, being that you're not a citizen in, Paris, you can get this paper, and it's basically a tax write-off. And you take all your receipts from these different boutiques. If you go to a mall, you just collect your receipts from all the stores and then go upstairs and they'll print off one 8x10 paper for you. If you go to a regular store, of course they'll do it in that in that department store. But what it does is you take that paper to the airport and they give you back 13% off of what you spend. Being that depending on what you get over there, because a lot of brands that are made in Paris, it's gonna be much cheaper off the bat. So I would utilize that. Get that VAT. It's called VAT discount. And if you're ever abroad shopping, you make sure you ask about it, and make sure you go to the airport a little bit earlier. We had to get to the airport 3-4 hours earlier because the line was long. So
the line was very long.
You get to save a little money. So I mean, do what you
do. So for those of y'all that like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Versace, what was the other thing you got?
Dior, yeah. We didn't get the Christian Dior.
We got some Balenciaga, but y'all know they got some stuff going on right
We do not support the mess that they have going on, but the shoes are comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. So this next thing we learned pretty quickly when we got to Paris. So when you get to Paris, you arrive at the airport, you get your bags and everything. There will be people that approach you, and because they know you're not from there.
A lot of
them. And they be like, you need a ride, da da da. They gonna sound real nice, it's gonna be real tempting. And when you get in the car and you get there, your ride gonna be close to 200 euros, which is close to $200 US. Yeah. And we even asked them, we was like, well, how much it gonna cost? He was like, I don't know. But they know.
Yeah, they know.
That's the whole point.
And then what made it so bad was, once we got to the Airbnb, we Lyft. Because we Lyft the whole way, all in Paris. But once we got to the Airbnb, we Lyft. Yeah, Uber. Yeah, they don't have Lyft in Paris, right? Yeah. Let me stop giving on.
I think it was Uber.
It was Uber. It was definitely Uber.
Uber. Shout out to Uber.
It was Uber. Okay, so yeah. Whenever we got to our Airbnb, we Ubered. How much would it be to go back to the airport? It was $55.
We was out like
€55.
€100, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't catch some rides for those people. Download that Uber app, save you some money.
Matter of fact, speaking of euros, you don't even need that much euros in Paris, to be honest. I mean, call your bank, call your cell phone provider, let them know that you're going to be abroad, and yeah, you should be set, right? For the most part. I mean, we paid the cabin euros, but just Uber in Paris, and yeah. Don't get that much euros because you can still swipe your debit card. Just let your bank know, hey, I'm going to be abroad for a few days. And that way they'll know not to always security lock your card up. So
I don't know if the street, like if you want to do street shop, I don't know if they take...
that's different, yeah. You might want to get a little bit of euros for that.
Just a little bit for that. But
Just 200. I mean, I promise, because anything more than that in euros is just... Unless you just want to give tips, I guess. Yeah.
And at the airport, you exchange your money, and it was like...
They took even more money off of it. I was like...
And they know we don't know like that, so...
They got us.
Of course, this next thing, you can't go to Paris and don't go to the Eiffel Tower. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So like we said, the Eiffel Tower is not far from our Airbnb, and it is beautiful at night. And for the first, first 10 minutes of every hour?
10 minutes. Yeah,
5 or 10 minutes of every hour, it like lights up.
Sparkles.
And sparkles.
Like,
It's beautiful.
Whoa, yeah.
Beautiful. So I 10 out of 10 recommend going at night. You can even go all the way up to the top. It's higher than it looks. I mean, we went all the way to the top, and we got to the middle. We was like, "It's more." Like it's really hot.
We went during the day,
Yeah.
but the line was just so ridiculous, and then you had to catch another line in order to go all the way up to the top. So we went that next night, and it was empty. I mean, not empty to the point where it was just bare, but it was people there. There were people there, but it wasn't no line. Basically, you could just walk. Straight up and through.
Right. So if you're gonna go to Paris, make sure you go to the Eiffel Tower. Go at night.
And I think the vending was at the Eiffel Tower as well, right? Like all the vendors and the bags. And
on the way to it, it's like you can stop and shop as much as you want. People be waiting for you to come out so they can sell you something.
Yeah. So don't even don't even shop unless I wouldn't say that, but if you're trying to get souvenirs, just go out down to the Eiffel, versus the shop. Matter of fact, one bag that we priced at like the inside shop was like what, 50? Was like $50.
It was way high. I don't remember the price.
Like we asked someone like right before we went to the Eiffel Tower, and it was like $50, and we went down there and got it for $15. Had like 4 bags coming back to the shop because we went back to the shop and got some mugs or whatever. But go down to the Eiffel and get you a good discount.
Like we said, negotiate.
Yeah.
Go negotiate. Next thing we want to kind of warn you guys about or suggest is hold your bags tightly to you at all times. So I love a bag. I love carrying around a bag. And pretty much the whole time we was in Paris, babe was like, make sure you got your bag holding it to you close because they can come out and get it. Now, I ran track. So if they can grab my bag, we going. I hope you can outrun me because I'm going to get it back. But,
There's a lot of Africans in Paris.
Okay.
And, like, Africans, oof.
Okay. But, yeah, I was going to give them a run for their money. But anyway, hold your bag closely to you. I think that's a good, idea. If you got it, if you got it, hold it, bring it to the front, so you can see it.
What did you have? You had
it
was the pouch, right?
It was the pouch.
Okay, yeah.
The MK pouch, yeah.
Yeah, those were really good.
So, but I think I had it on my arm a couple times and you had mentioned it. But if you're going to have it in front, I would say have it in front of you so where you can see it. And have it around you so it's kind of harder for them to take it.
Thank God it didn't happen to us though. But
it didn't happen. I was ready though. What's up? So, if you're coming to Paris, you're going to probably want to know what can I do or what is there to do in Paris. So, a few things we did. Went to the Eiffel Tower, of course. We went
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. We went to the Louvre where we got to see the Mona Lisa painting.
10 out of 10.
And a lot of other historical paintings
That
and
was really
sculptures.
good.
It was
Oh
really
my
good.
gosh, yeah.
I recommend that highly too. And on the outside, I don't know the name of the little pyramid where you can put your hand up and it looks like you're touching the top of the pyramid, but that's near the Louvre. So if you go to the Louvre, you'll see that on the outside. We also
I guess
went.
you just Google Louvre Pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's everywhere, so you can find it. The catacombs.
Oh yeah,
the
the catacomb was really good. For all of you that don't know, I'm in funeral service. Yeah, hi. But yeah, that was one thing that really interested me. The catacombs is just a collection of bones that are 100 years old, different caves, and yeah, so that was really neat. Maybe we can input some pictures in another video time later.
Let y'all see how it looked, because we videoed that whole thing.
And then we also went to the largest graveyard in France, which was huge and beautiful. You know, not on no weird stuff, but you know, just the tombstones and the architecture was like really, really nice. You know, so yeah, I would say even if you're not in like the funeral industry, it's interesting. You know, it's really interesting.
Like history,
especially the catacombs. That was like, and the part that we can access was only like maybe like a quarter of a mile, but it stretched way
it goes
far.
for miles and miles.
Yeah, the part I went to was like blocked off.
And there's a history behind it. We ain't gonna tell y'all.
Right.
Y'all probably wondering like where we gonna eat at. So Paris has really good food. I'm picky, y'all, but they have really good food there. Some of the restaurants we wrote down that we really like: Cafe des Deux Malons, Les Dômes.
Les Dômes, oh my God.
Les Dômes, they have really good seafood. If you love seafood, that's your place.
Risotto was on.
What is it? Back in Black Coffee. That's a good breakfast cafe.
Spot,
Breakfast in America is a really good breakfast place.
Oh my God. The orange juice. Talk about the orange juice, baby. Oh my
orange
God.
Juice was amazing. Everything was amazing. They make it fresh. It's like real orange juice. Like
you can see them make it.
You can see them making it. They squeeze it. It's good. And they have really good customer service there too at Breakfast in America. I wish I could remember the girl's name that was there, but she was amazing. Amazing.
You know, they get paid more money as a waiter in Paris.
Oh,
they don't even expect tips like that.
No, but she was good. We left her too.
Yeah,
she was good. Really good. Yeah, those are some of the big places that we went and ate. Some of the big things we went and done. So, anything else you have?
No, that's it. Yeah. Amazing food.
Okay, last but not least, we just want to recommend to y'all to at least know a little French before going to Paris, just a little bit. I mean, we both took French in high school, so we kind of knew a little bit. Bonjour, je m'appelle, salut, je t'aime. But yeah, but you know, I know a lot of you guys may not know a lot of French, and so I think it's a good idea to know at least a little bit. At least know how to say your name, say hello, maybe how much it costs before going, because they do appreciate when you attempt to speak their language. Yep.
And sorry, guys. You know, like make sure you learn how to say sorry. Oh, monsieur. You know, just try.
Just try.
You know,
right? Because this is not the U.S. And so you can't go there expecting.
Half the time they speak really good English.
Half the time they do.
Yeah, they speak really good English, but you know, just try.
Yeah. There's a couple of people who went up to us talking French. They was like, okay, and then they just started talking English, like, you know. So.
Yeah,
okay.
It was me.
So
they just want to see you try, and that's like the key that kind of unlocks, I guess, a good attitude towards that interaction. Yeah.
And I wanted to add, everybody there pretty much has a good attitude. Everybody's pretty nice. You know, I love that. I enjoyed that.
The men show affection. You know, even though we're a couple, they show affection just like us. You know, like they hug and kiss.
All that, and they still straight.
And it's straight, you know. I mean, just to throw that out there.
But,
that was weird to me, you know?
That's another video for another day.
Yeah,
we're gonna break down some of that stuff.
You're right.
But yeah, that's all we got for y'all. You know, like I said, y'all, we went to Paris for Babe's birthday. We loved it. We enjoyed it.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. Go get your passports. Right. Book that flight. You can do it. You can do it.
I got nothing
to people. Okay.
I want to go back, to be honest.
We're going to go back for sure. I want
to go bite.
Well, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see y'all again, y'all be good.